Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Builds, and today we're dealing with a 1980 Abarth Fiat 131. Now this has a 725 horsepower, 525 pounds-feet of torque, 3.6 litre turbocharged inline-six engine, and the car itself weighs 2,081 pounds. It's got all-wheel drive, off-road suspension and off-road tyres, and it can do 0 to 60 in 3.550 seconds, 0 to 100 in 6.795 seconds, and going to a top speed of 198 miles an hour. So yeah, this is quite a lot more power than it had originally, and a far bigger engine, and obviously all-wheel drive, which it didn't have originally, it only had rear-wheel drive. And yeah, it's a fairly light car. It's pretty much the same weight, or maybe even slightly less than it was originally. So yeah, far more power than it had originally, all-wheel drive, and a lot less weight as well. Makes this car, hopefully, is going to be a fast one. It's by far the lightest car we've had for a while on this series, after having supercars and big off-roaders, etc. So yeah, maybe this car will surprise. So yeah, let's see what it can do. Got a bit of rallying paraphernalia on it with those headlights and the mud flaps. So yeah, the only worry with this is it wasn't meant to have all-wheel drive, so whether or not it can handle that extra power going through the front wheels, I don't know. And obviously it's got to deal with all that extra power on these kind of off-road surfaces, so yeah, a few worries there. I highly doubt it's going to be all that quick for the water, but hopefully it should make up for it the rest of the circuit, or the track even. Plenty of acceleration going for it, which it should do, having all-wheel drive and not weighing all that much. It's doing decent for the water. More than 70 mile an hour is not too shabby, especially for a car of this type. A little bit of understeer there. Kind of hopping and bouncing around on these jumpy bits, which make it a little bit on the uncontrollable side. Really bouncy car, this. By no means the slowest speed that we've had from a car through the water, so it's fairly decent. But unfortunately not all that quick time at 2 minutes 11 seconds .098, which puts it ahead of the BMW M2 Coupe, the Maserati Ghibli SQ4, the Toyota FJ40 and the Mercedes AMG C63 Coupe, as well as the G65 AMG. But it's slightly behind the Talbot Sunbeam Lotus, which is a car from that car's era, you know, rear-wheel drive, small car, and also behind the Ferrari 166 MM and the Ford Bronco. So yeah, it's kind of in the average kind of times, really. Obviously, I always say that a car below 2 minutes 10 seconds is a solid car and far quicker than the majority of the other vehicles in this series, but even though it's somewhat off that time, it's still fairly solid, despite the fact that it was quite bouncy in areas. It was struggling with the power, either in understeer versions or oversteer, and yeah, wasn't all that quick for the water either. But apart from that, it was still a solid time. So yeah, even though it had all those things going against it, thanks to the fact that it didn't weigh all that much and it was fairly quick in terms of acceleration, it was able to overcome those flaws. But yeah, as a result of those flaws anyway, it's still not all that quick. But still, it's quicker than some modern cars, and only slightly off for a car from the same period. So yeah, it's kind of in line with where you'd expect it to be, quite frankly, considering its car class. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.